And okay, changing the way you think, changing your life is hard work if you're really serious about it, because you literally have to reprogram your mind. If you're trying to change something, you have to completely stop the way that you were operating and operating a different way. So you're literally every single day trying to erase all the stuff that the way you've been operating, and put on a new way of operating, new way of thinking, a new way of being, and new rules of living by. So it takes a lot of hard work. You really gotta want to make the difference. You have to. Can nobody force you to do that? You have to make up in your mind. Hey, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to. I want to change. Why do I want to change? You know, those questions you come across and ask yourself. Certain periods in your life. Some people may be ready. Some people aren't ready. Some people, when you watch them change and you're not changed, and they go and be who they are, and then later on you change. I mean, it's all different strokes, different folks. We all are here for a purpose. And a lot of people, it's like, how do you find out that purpose? And there's so many different ways of finding out the purpose. You could be going to church and listening to a pastor. You could speak to an astrologer and get a look at your natal chart. That's the way I would recommend, coming from the church, being through there and knowing what that life is like. I would strongly recommend the things that they want us to believe that are bad for us, the voodoo and the tarot cards and the astrology. That's what the world wants us to think that's not for us, but in actuality, those are tools to help us stay on track in our life path. And one of the first things that I did to change my mind was I was like in a situation where it was like a life or death situation, and when I seen that I was still alive, I was like, you know what? There's obviously something that God is trying to tell me, so let me listen to what is being told. And the first thing was to change the way I was thinking. So what I did was I start saying affirmations. I learned about the affirmations through a great friend of mine. Her name is Miss Michelle Renee. She had a book club. It's called the 1 Minute Millionaire Book Club, and we'll be on there. And she's really got the speaking about affirmations and saying your affirmations on a regular basis, 3 times a day, every day. And after 30 days you change your mind? Shoot, I think my mind was changing like instantly. Like the moment I started telling myself these positive words, the moment I started realizing how true they were, the moment I started realizing, wow, we really create our lives. We're co-creators of our life. It's all about what we say and how we feel and what we think. So after me finding out these tools and skills, I just started applying them on a regular basis, and I found so much more to myself and to life, and to just a greater meaning, a greater way of living, a greater way of being. The answers that I was so successful in things, and I was making a lot of things happen, but I never had the satisfaction as this is what I'm supposed to do, and always felt like in the back of my mind, like, well, and this is what I'm doing. Nothing like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be doing this. Is my purpose. This is my passion. So, with the affirmations being said, I'm now starting to live in my passions and live in my purpose. And that's why I recommend. That was the reason why I took the moment out to speak on this video and speak about how positive affirmations are. And hopefully, I just reach someone who maybe not know anything about this, or maybe still subject so much to Christianity that they can't look past that, and and get a real hold of their life, because they're so condemned, because Christianity keeps us condemned. You make a mistake and you're not like God, you're not like Jesus, and they make it kind of impossible for you to believe that you're worthy. And when you erase all that, there's so much more life, so much more life. So I taken the time out to speak on the affirmations and just tell you guys how much it changed my life, and that's just one of the steps that I've done to be better, to mentally heal myself, and to be prosperous. So much other things. I mean, I'm gonna go probably every single day and just break things down to different things, different ways. But I'm sure y'all can see it and feel it and know, like, and hear it in my voice about changes. And it's so genuine. It's nothing phony. Ain't on here pretending like I'm happy, pretending like I genuinely am happy. I'm genuinely excited about my future, and my purpose, and not accidentally doing things, but doing things following my intuition on purpose. If that makes sense to y'all. But thanks for taking the time to listen out.